Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to JR Survival. And, where did I leave off? I suppose I basically left off looting Zeozersk. And now I probably just have to head down here and check out all of these places. So, the way I think I'm going to do this is... Let's see, how much do I actually have to take with me? I should still be able to carry all of this, I hope. I can't. Well, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Whew, okay. Not by much, but I can manage. Okay, so given the time and how much energy I have, it'd probably be best to go ahead and light a fire and take a nap real quick. Okay, now it's going to be night. I kind of want to see what the hell those things are. I'm really not going to find... Well, whatever. I'll look somewhere else there, I guess. A couple of things of dirty water. And kind of from here on out, like... My first recording session, it was basically all of the beginner areas. And actually, I mean, honestly, even this is kind of a beginner's area. But there wasn't really a whole lot of action going on. I was just kind of looting some stuff, picking stuff up, and, you know, all that. There wasn't really a whole hell of a lot going on. There should be some more stuff going on this time. And, hey, another... I wonder what auto battle is like. I am mildly tempted to try that, but at the same time, I'm not. Now, the other thing I noticed is that the crossbow actually... it actually takes 2 action points to use, as opposed to 1. So, it'll be fine to use for, like, the start of battle, but after that, I'm not really going to use it very much, at least not with my current armor. My current action regen is not very good. But it does allow me to instantly kill a rat, so it's still pretty nice. Really? Okay, whatever. Get out of here, rats. Okay, so it actually does divide up experience as well. That's mildly interesting. What the hell? I'm out in the middle of the wasteland, right? What are these? Dandelion, white man's foot, and strawberries. Interesting. I wouldn't expect to find anything out in the wasteland. Huh. But anyways, now that we're kind of getting further along, I need to be... I'm gonna try and be a little more efficient with certain items, so you're gonna see me, you know, living on the edge a little bit more, in terms of my food and water meters and whatnot. I'll be running around with zero food and 0 water sometimes, just because, just because it's not really a big deal. As long as I'm not expecting to run into any enemies, or I'm not in an area where I can run into any really difficult enemies. Okay, and from there, alright. Forgot about these, I can take a look at. Yeah, I basically need wire in order to make that, and I've only got one rope. That reminds me, did they change it so that you can, like, make rope at all? I would expect it to be under sewing, but it's not there. Wouldn't be under chemistry, would it? That wouldn't make any sense. Nope. Mechanics? It also wouldn't really make any sense for mechanics, but the hell is that? Is that like a motorboat thing? It's kind of odd. Blacksmithing rope also wouldn't make any damn sense, but you never know. Okay, well, rope is just something you're not going to be making, apparently. So, yeah. Better, better be careful how you use it. Because I don't know a good place to really get it. Alright, so, what the hell is this? Metal... Oh, okay, so it's still basically the same stuff as before. Too hungry to sleep. Oh, right. Right. That's a little bit of an issue. I'll go ahead and drop that. Drop my gas, that, the rags, the scraps and nails. Drop the grenade, the sulfur. The soap is actually going to be useful later on, by the way. That will be used to make a prepared skin, which is kind of important for making leather armor, as well as the tent, I believe. Does the tent no longer require a prepared skin? Oh, okay. Interesting. But the tourist backpack that we are currently using requires a prepared skin. So, yeah, right now we're kind of, we have it really, really well off that we start with the tourist backpack. And actually it doesn't take a lot to repair. It just takes some threads, rags, and a sewing needle. But at the same time, if you ever were to lose your tourist backpack, which could potentially happen, it would be nice to be able to replace it. So yeah, soap is important to grab. And then, yeah, we'll just keep dropping stuff. Actually, what does activated charcoal do now? Help you to cure poisoning. Okay, so that must be a thing that we would do in healing at some point. Okay. Drop the food. That. And I don't need all of these, so we'll drop most of them. And then I will go ahead and fry up one of those. What about... Can I make this? Yes, I can. Interesting. Okay. And you know what? Yeah, I think that would be a good idea to do. Because that'll get me to level 2 cooking. Which allows you to make that. You can make fat and make smoked fatback. That requires raw fatback, which we have not encountered yet, but if all goes according to plan, we will in this recording session. Excuse me. Ugh. But yeah. Oh, and there's no chance for getting a parasitic worm from that. Okay, that's interesting. That stays fresh for 3 days, so I'm gonna hold on to that for a while. Alright, and I just want to sleep. 3 o'clock seems like a good time to wake up. We're going to go ahead and extinguish that because we are really not going to be back here anytime soon, I don't think. Not within a day, anyway. I'm going to spend a whole bunch of time here in Vidyayevo. I probably butchered that. Vidyayevo. Vidyayevo. Looks like there's 3 car spots, 4 ruins, and 3 intact houses. So I'm going to go ahead and head up in this house, and then I'll head up along this street, hit up those 2 car spots, and swing back around. But yeah, I'm going to try and be a little more efficient and stretch my food and water and such a little bit more than I have thus far. It really hasn't been necessary for me thus far because, you know, I started with the premium items, so I have started off with a whole bunch of stuff. But if you didn't start off with those, then yeah, food can be a little bit, it can be a little dicey at the beginning of the game. Fuel out of that. I wish I had tools. Oh, I need a crowbar for that one too. I was gonna say I'd love to disassemble those things and start getting parts, but oh well, it's just not happening right now. It is what it is. Go ahead and equip my torch. I don't know, is that... Oh, well, yeah, I got everything, so I don't know if that's enough light. And we'll go ahead and grab these. And that's pretty much it. That gives me 5 health. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I'd be pretty close to 100. Just from using that, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, so we're back at camp, and oops, I did not mean to do that. That reminds me, sterile bandage. Bandage stops bleeding faster than rags. Doesn't really say anything about rags stopping bleeding. I know that they do. Because you could use them previously, but I never did, or I didn't like to after I did that one time, and I found out that I can get blood poisoning by using rags, which is why you want to use sterile bandages. So yeah, that was a bit of an educational experience for me, so to speak. Well, if I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna have to get those things taken care of. And then other than that, food-wise, I don't really have a lot right now. So... Alright, yeah, I suppose we'll just go ahead and use up that axe. I'll go ahead and sleep, and then I'm gonna make some ground beef pasta to take with me. towards the next little cluster of areas, and that's where I'm actually gonna make a little camp down there, and I'm gonna move everything that's here down there. I mean, I'll take as much as I can with me, obviously, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Pasta with ground beef, excellent. So let's go ahead and take all of this. Wow, surprisingly, I can take all of it, it seems. Wow, all of it. Okay, I mean, hey, that works for me, you know, whatever. We'll extinguish the fire, and yeah, I literally took everything. Alright, sweet. I don't even have to worry about transferring yet. But yeah, there's two towns right down here, right next to each other, so it just makes more sense to have a centralized camp, so to speak, down here. Now, it is going to take a long time to walk all the way through the forest, but I mean, that's not a terrible thing. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and stop. I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. That way I can regenerate my health while I'm walking through the woods, at least until my hunger hits 0, or my food gauge hits 0. Well, I guess I didn't actually regenerate any health, but oh well.